Good day, everybody. This is Dr. Ifure-Monday. I do make videos on motivation, lifestyle, faith, and relationship. Alright, so today's video is going to be talking about how to overcome procrastination.
So previously
I made a video on procrastination. If you've not seen it, I'm going to link it right up here, okay? So don't forget to check it out. We talked about procrastination, but something I would just like to clarify is procrastination is not the same as laziness. Now, for lazy people, they just don't want to do anything and that's it. Like, they're not bothered, like they just cannot be bothered. But for procrastination, what is happening is that you actually want to do that thing. But because of the reasons, which again I mentioned in that video, right, you cannot get through. So it's a different, like when you're procrastinating, like when you're on Instagram, you're thinking of your homework. When you're on Instagram, you're thinking of that deadline. When you're on Facebook, you're thinking of that deadline. When you're watching a YouTube video, you're thinking of that stuff that you have to do. So for procrastination, you have the desire to do, but you're not, for whatever reason, you're unable to do. However, with laziness, it's like, yo, I'm not bothered. Like, I ain't doing nothing. Like, that's it. Like, I'm not doing it. Like, I'm okay with that. But that's not what we're discussing today. So how do we overcome procrastination? Kick out motivation. Yes, I said so. Like I said the last video, you don't need motivation to get things started. You really just need to get things started, right? You just need to get started. Like, just get up and do. Like, if you want to do something, you have an assignment, don't overthink it. Just get up and go do it. Researching procrastination, and I think I've done that personally myself, is you can trick your brain into saying that I will do this thing for 5 minutes. Just trick your brain into saying, you know what, I'm going to do this thing for 5 minutes. So you don't need motivation. You just know that you need to work on this assignment, you need to study, and you get up and you go study. Now tell yourself, I'm only going to study for 5 minutes. Tell yourself, I'm only going to study for 10 minutes, and remove all your distractions. And guess what? When you start doing that study, guess what is going to happen? Most likely, you're going to enjoy the process and you're going to continue doing what you should do. So the first thing is just get up and go. Don't think about motivation. Like, don't feel motivated. You want to exercise. You don't need to feel motivated to exercise. Just exercise. You want to make that video. You don't need to feel motivated. You don't need motivation. You just need a discipline to get up and go. Now, once you get up and go, the next most important thing is remove distractions. When I say remove, I mean remove all distractions. Like, I remember when I was studying then, what I would do is sometimes, I don't feel like studying, so obviously I'm on social media, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and then I realized, I've spent 2 hours on social media doing absolutely nothing that is going to help me finish this assignment or this project. So you know what I do? I just toss my phone across the room. Honestly, I'm not even going to lie to you. Like, I just take the phone and I just toss it. Like, wherever it lands, that's it. I don't care. Right? So remove all distractions. Now, some of you would claim that you need your phone, you need your tab, you need your laptop. What you can do is remove all notifications. Once you're studying, don't check nothing. Like, don't check nothing. Like, don't check email. Don't check that notification. If you're not a doctor on call, or you don't have a job that is life or death, or you know that you're not doing anything that is really like important at that moment, then just turn off all that notification and get doing what you're supposed to do. And that's my second tip for you on how to overcome procrastination. Now, another thing is, like I said in the last video, right? Some people feel overwhelmed. They don't know where to start from. So my advice is break your task into smaller tasks, right? So for example, you're a master's student, you have a thesis to write, 10,500 words. You cannot write all of that in a day. And I know some of you are crazy, you're going to try to write it in a month. Why don't you sit down and ask yourself, okay, what are the different sessions of this paper do I have to do? Break it down. Okay, so I need to write on my introduction. I need to focus on my methodology. Now I need to focus on the main body of the discussion. Now in the discussion, I need to divide these things into different subtopics. Just focus on one thing at a time. Don't try to do everything. Don't try to figure it all out. Don't try to just do it all at once. So break it down into smaller tasks. My next 4th tip on overcoming procrastination is try to be organized. Have a to-do list. I know some people don't like it. Some people feel like having a to-do list is kind of like a zombie. Like, why should I have a to-do list? Things I have to click. But honestly, the truth is, I achieve more personally on the days I have a to-do list. When I don't have a to-do list, I'm not going to lie to you, like, once I'm done from work, somehow in my brain, I don't have anything else to do. Like, honestly, I just feel like, oh, that's it. I'm done. Like, I have nothing else to do. But guess what? When I have a to-do list, I open my book. Maybe after 1 hour of sitting down on the couch and just chilling, I open my book and I'm like, oh my God, you need to email this. You need to reply to this. You need to send a message to this. You need to fix this. You need to do that. And then I said I have all this loads of important stuff that I need to do actually. But somehow at the back of my head, I just chilling. So having a to-do list also helps you to accomplish your task. So I see there, and see, you have 100 words to write today. Get started. So having a to-do list helps you to be organized. It also helps you to be focused. So that's another advice, and that's one way I believe genuinely that you can also overcome procrastination. All right, that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you watching. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share.